When I was growing up, I was always told that £30,000 a year was a good salary. Right now, my current goal in business is to reach £100,000 per month. Now, that sounds fucking crazy because how can I expect to be making £100,000 per month when all my life I was told that £30,000 in the year was good money? And I think in the UK, after taxes, that comes to around £2,000 per month. How do I believe that I can even get to £100,000 per month for that to be my fucking goal? And the reason for that is because I fucking lied to myself. I deluded myself into believing that I can achieve £100,000 a year, and right now that is my actual goal. If I even think about £30,000 a year, I get depressed. There's no way I can live a life on £30,000 a year. I'd be fucking upset. Now, how I convinced myself that £100,000 a year is possible and how I'm going to achieve it is because I forced my subconscious mind to believe it, and your beliefs play out in your reality. Whatever is impressed onto your subconscious mind, as soon as your subconscious mind accepts a belief, it must be expressed. So the fact that I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that I can achieve £100,000 per month, that means that somehow, some way, I will achieve £100,000 a month. By the will of God, I will achieve £100,000 a month because I truly believe in my heart of hearts that I can and I will. And the mind, the subconscious mind, is a goal seeking mechanism. Whatever is impressed onto it, as soon as it accepts it, it's going to do whatever it can in its power to get you to that goal because it always wants to prove itself right. And we can utilize that in achieving our goals. The problem with most people is that they never change their internal script. There's a study by Harvard that said we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day, every single day. Yesterday, I would have had 60 to 70,000 thoughts. Yesterday, you would have had 60 to 70,000 thoughts. Do you even know what one? Do you even know what a single one of those thoughts were? I don't, and that's because most of those thoughts are automatic, and they're the same thoughts as they were the day before that and the day before that. Most people never even acknowledge those thoughts. They stay complacent and they end up on £30,000 per year. Thing is, you did not get to choose those thoughts. You did not get to choose your beliefs, and that's the most fucked up part about it. Those beliefs were forced on you during your childhood and during your upbringing. From age 0 to 7 is when your subconscious is the most malleable, and that's when your parents' thoughts or your parents' beliefs or some advertiser used to watch or some TV show, that's when all of them impressed their beliefs onto you. That's why a lot of us believe that £30,000 a year is a good salary and is something that we should be striving for, when really and truly it's disgusting. The silver lining is that you can change those beliefs if you decide to, because your mind was designed in a way that it doesn't know what's real or what's imagined. The thing is, most people have been imagining the wrong things, and that's why nothing's changed for them. So, what have you been imagining? We can find that out by asking you, what is it that you want out of life? What are your goals? What do you want your life to be? A lot of you guys won't even have an answer for it. Now, if I asked you, what is it that you don't want out of life? Now your brain's probably going off on, yeah, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this. The simple fact that you know what you don't want and you don't know what you do want means that subconsciously you've been imagining what you don't want. And that's what's been playing out in your reality, because the things you imagine, your brain perceives them as real, tries to prove those experiences right, and therefore creates that into your reality. The way to overcome that is by, say if you have a goal, say if your goal is monetary. So my goal is £100,000 a month. Write down one belief that you have about your goal. For example, I'd write down one belief that I have about making £100,000 a month. I don't have this belief, but one belief might be that making £100,000 a month is hard. And if you have that belief written down, write down the opposite to that belief. So I'd write down that making £100,000 a month is easy. Now, what we do with that is imagine and visualize what life would be like if that were true. Say if for me making £100,000 per month was actually easy, I'd visualize what life would be like if that was actually true. So I'd be working like 2 hours a day. And that's actually possible because I know Sam Ovens, when he was making £100,000 a month, he was working around 2 hours a day. Fucking insane. I'd be working 2 hours a day. I wouldn't be stressed. I'd spend time with my family. I'd be happy. I'd be fulfilled. I'd be living life the way I want to live it, and I'd still be making £100,000 a month. Now keep that visualization and repeat it in your brain, because your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. So the fact that you're visualizing that, your brain will assume that that's reality, and it will start working towards that reality. And that's how you delude yourself into actually achieving success and actually achieving your goals.